Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Hurts now from the gun. He's holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Did this defense ever need that or what? Just a step in some kind of right direction. Hopefully now they can build on that sack and claw their way back from this pretty slow start.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Back to throw. Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. They can try for some points going into the break.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Elliott connects there. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
That's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Play fake here. Daniels flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. We promise that you deliver, and that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run as they watch that short little throw to the tight end. You really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
2nd and 3 now. Daniels setting up the play action. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And this one only manages the arm before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Positive yardage is positive yardage, and he gets what he can before protecting himself and getting out of bounds. But it still leaves him a little bit short of the first, what looked like a broken play.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. 60 Vikings.
Trying to pick this up with Eckler. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. They'll run for this. He has the first and still going past the 35. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10.
63.
They go play fake with Hurts. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing here, Hurts. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, it's Hurts. Well, right side, caught by Smith. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Hey, 73.
Second and 10 now. Rolling out to his left. He takes it himself. Will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. They give to Barkley, left side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Jonathan
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. There's another carry for Barkley. He'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. Connects with Mechie. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good jump. It was nearly a big play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Good. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Gonna run with Barkley. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Hurts. That one connects. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
But by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense. He now gets to take over. A lot of the work in the field position already done.
They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
24-yard gain on the play.
Faster.
And the Commanders' first down.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Rig. Fix the Eagles. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd down at the 2-yard line.
And instead of pushing for the line, look at that. He's pushed backwards to the 5.
When a drop play doesn't start out right, it's awfully tough to salvage anything from it, Kate. And in some cases, tough to avoid losing some ground.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Check, Bobcat. 19 Tiger.
On the gun, it's Daniels. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. And some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
The Commanders leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point try coming up. Daniels looking to throw. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line. And this time, it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock. And give me the key. Don't look only me. Wait till it. Wait till it. Wait till it. Give me a D. Give me a D. Give me a D. Give me a D. Give me a D.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Eckler now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk. Hurry. Hey, check that. Street.
Daniels from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from the 41.
60 Bison. Street.
Daniels back to throw. He had to throw on it, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Hawk 70. Go.
Daniels is going to throw again. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. The 30. Gets the 10. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown.
And there in kick right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, they just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 24-point ball game. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Eckler now to return it. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Check, contact, check, contact. 79 Broncos.
Another try following the sack. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
Dragon 60.
Daniels now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Sending them on the dive. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go, start. 19,
Throwing now, Daniels. And they get to him again. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
4th and forever coming up. Desperation time here. This is hauled in by Samuel. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Working quickly here.
A 28-yard gain. And the Washington's 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. It's completed right side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Offense in the hurry up here. It's a sweep. He pops fast forward. There's some defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Commanders hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. Deebo Samuel the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You could see that screen develop as the lineman pull right out in front. Sets up a nice game. Love to see a running back utilize the big man in front of him.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Toss play to Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, they're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
At the 34-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And he's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Here's Barkley. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
That's good for Eagles. First and 10.
They go play fake with Hurts. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles so likely locked up the win right there. A.J. Brown, the touchdown.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet. They just call whatever's on it. And there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action of the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Eckler now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniels. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Back to 60. Rid. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Daniels now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Daniels throwing on 3rd. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. They're left with 4th down here.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. First and 10 now from the 30. They motion the slot man right. On first down. Hurts. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe 2 more snaps.
Incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes. But let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
180, 180.
Putting the tight end in motion. On third down, it's Hurts. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. I said, watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. Turn his TV off. And with my type activities, with no TV off.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of that one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
I'm sure after he caught the ball and looked up and thought to himself, trying to find some space, trying to make people miss. But a swarm of defenders were there, and they dropped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. It became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Mechie, the man in motion. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
63.
Here's Hurts to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60. Hey, smash Broncos.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 boxes, 60. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
They go play action. Daniels. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. To throw is Daniels. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop it. Here's Tressway now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Now 2nd and 9.
Miami.
Again to Barkley out of the gun. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing is Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he won't get close. Only a yard. 4th and 3.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Hurts changing up the play. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Now a 2nd and 10. Barkley inside handoff. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
The career is more at stake when you in your prime. The paper, baby, nothing's on the dotted line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. Down right around the 25. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
180, 180. 63, 63, 63.
Here's Barkley on the counter. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They go play action with Hurts. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Javon Kinlaw breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll drop the throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Daniels looking to throw. That's to the longtime Eagle great Zach Ertz. Now 3rd down and 7.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Here's Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Off the play fake, Daniels. That's over the middle and caught by the rookie. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 40. A gain there of 21 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. To the air goes Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 23.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're known to please that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
48-yard line.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 45.
Hurts going to move him around. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Washington on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13. This will be complete to Mechie. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it'll be 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
A promising sign there from an offense that hasn't done a whole lot to this point. Nice job to locate the open receiver. And it's good yardage and a first down to open the drive.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Come on, check, Bobcat, check, back to 60.
Now Daniels. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Ready. Go! 60 Bison. Ready.
And they'll try to run the option here. And they'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. They got to get to the 23 here on third.
And it's third down.
Throwing now is Daniels. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a first and 10.
Look at 19.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The tackle by Nakobe Dean.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now with 2nd and 6. Now a handoff to Rodriguez. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll run here with Rodriguez. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Now a timeout called for by the offense. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Here we go.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the 14-yard line.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal.
Panther Street. Lions.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? Y'all remember what I hear, niggas got me like this. I was ready since my dad used to tell me he could come in the house and get
On 4th down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal.
A 42-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you wonder if they'll just take this 3-0 lead to the locker room. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Just 1 field goal and a tightly played first half as we resume action here in quarter number 3. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This is a game, Charles, that's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the 3rd quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trail by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, check that.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 2.
No gain on the play.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 58 yards. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Enter. Menu narration set to 100. Entering. Menu narration set to 100.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
It's 2nd and
8. Second down, here's Barkley again. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
A third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Now back to throw. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field goal all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
If he got you the football, gave you a great opportunity, you got to cash in and get some points.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Hey.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still fourth down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
60 by 6. Check, man. Check, man.
It brings up fourth down.
Daniels going to throw for it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Eckler now between the tackles. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Austin Eckler. A touchdown run. And the Commanders take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Daniels going to try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Ready? Come on, go, Reed. Go, ready.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to lose yardage here. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. To throw is Daniels. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. That is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
A 43-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. 2nd and 10. A handoff to Barkley. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 72 yards. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone. I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here. You hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. A quick throw there is incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. Trap 60, trap 60.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Dragon 60.
From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick-6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of the defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. A good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Jordan Davis able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Daniels call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Here's a diving catch right side. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Daniels going to give it up on the touch pass. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Check mash, check mash.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Oh, a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 67 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Right back to him on 1st down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. Looking here for Smith downfield. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
Talk about a momentum shifter right there. Tie game, 4th quarter. These are the plays that win you games. And now defensively, the question becomes, how do you respond?
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Hurts sets up to throw it. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Here's a give to Barkley. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Another another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Throwing is Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
At the Commanders' 26-yard line.
180.
Here's Hurts to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be a third and about 13.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A big play needed, no doubt. Third and long. Looking to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows a defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. They'll come up now on second down.
60, 70, Wolf. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hey, check that, street.
Daniels looking to throw. He's got Eckler. And they work this out past the 25. What do you think? Play this safe? Just worry about getting to OT?
Yeah, don't make any risky throws. It's going to change the outcome. But if anyone slips, take the big shot.
77 Wolf. Dragon 60.
Here's Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock. And they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Here's a second and 7. And now an audible here into something else. To the air goes Daniels. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. Here's first down.
8-yard pickup. First down, Commanders.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Clock under 50 seconds to play. Here's second down. Play action, now it's Daniels. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long.
Number 19. Pioneer.
Back to throw. Daniels. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Here comes 2nd down.
Panther 60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Deputy. Viking 18. Check, hurt. Hey, check that. Street. Steady.
Now Daniels. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down. Throwing now is Daniels. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. This one no doubt important for Matt Gay. This to almost certainly win the football game. And this one's not close. Not even close. Short and to the right. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. So it was a golden chance to go ahead here in the final moments, but he misses for a 2nd time in this game.
Brandon, either one of those go, and they might be on their way to a victory. Instead, they're going to have to hold on here defensively just to force overtime.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, obviously not much time left. Oh, look at this! It's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. With a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Philly.